Ketanji Jackson may not understand what the Bill of Rights was meant to be. Now in Murphy versus Missouri, a case is being brought forward saying the Biden administration was suppressing content by having back channels with social media platforms and telling them what to suppress and how to suppress it. And Brown, in a fit of constitutional intelligence, said, and I quote, "My biggest concern is that your view is that you have the First Amendment hamstringing the government in significant ways in the most important time periods. I mean, what would you have the government do? Nothing. That's it. Nothing. The government should not be suppressing speech. The government should not be telling social media platforms to suppress speech. They should not be having back channels with companies and telling them who to suppress and how to suppress it. This is because there is a fundamental inability to understand the First Amendment. The First Amendment was put against the government. It was not put against us. It was put against the government in order to ensure that we could say what we need to and what we want to without fear of government interference. What she's saying is, but we need to protect people. She moves on. I've heard you say a couple of times that the government can post its own speech, but in my hypothetical, kids, this is not safe, don't do it, is not going to get it done. So I guess some might say that the government actually has a duty to take steps to protect the citizens of this country, and you seem to be suggesting that the duty cannot manifest itself in the government encouraging or even pressuring platforms to take down harmful information. They are supposed to protect us by securing our rights. In the Bill of Rights, the First Amendment says we have the freedom of speech, which means the government should not be able to pressure and suppress speech from the citizens because the government doesn't like it and always will use a cover of, well, this is dangerous, this is misinformation, it's disinformation, it's a national emergency of information. She's missing the point, and she's either doing it purposefully or she's doing it because she's never actually understood what the Bill of Rights was intended to do. Now, unfortunately, we seem to have an absence of understanding the Constitution, today's America, and we seem to have this issue of not remembering that the Bill of Rights was written towards the government. It was not written against us. So unfortunately, she's sitting on the Supreme Court. She's already had trouble defining what a man or a woman is. And I fear this type of opinion because what it does is it says the government is here to determine for you what is safe. The government is the one who will determine whether or not you can say what you want to say.